Hey gang, hope you're well. So I've got a really interesting topic to share with you this week that I think will hit home for a bunch of you. All of us work really hard, but we're all aware that the things we work on sit on a spectrum from things we're absolutely pumped about to stuff that we're, just blah about. And if you think about the reasons that you persist, For most of us, we persist because we've got some external goal in mind. We're going to be recognized for something. We're going to earn a certain amount of money, or we're going to, buy a car or a house. And we're also chasing happiness. This idea that if I accumulate enough, if I am enough, if I achieve enough, that one day inside I'll feel enough. And the thing I want to talk about today is the limitations of that and where that can leave you. So for those of you who like things, that's okay. We celebrate that. Things are beautiful. Like got a lovely pair of shoes, a dress or a suit that you love, a piece of furniture. All of that should be celebrated. However, there's this thing called intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. And if you find yourself chasing or needing more and more stuff, more and more things, more and more, ultimately that can leave you extrinsically wealthy and intrinsically a little bit exhausted and strung out. When people reach this point, they've been chasing stuff for a long time, over and over and over again. And they reach a point where that starts to become increasingly meaningless. And they're called to do something different. If you listen to that, there's a way of listening to that that's healthy, that I want to share today. And there's a process that you can undertake that can help you rebalance yourself, reset, and move forward. And the process is this, which is we firstly need to get in touch with the feelings associated with those things that we want. Because the truth of it is that most of us are chasing, most of us are accumulating, most of us are needing because inside we want to feel a combination of peace or love or joy or contentment. And it's actually those things that we want. So as you think, when you have a sensation or a feeling about I need to chase a certain thing, or I need to have a certain job or a certain level of income, or which all of that is perfectly okay. Get in touch with the feeling that you're seeking. And once you're in touch with that feeling that you're seeking, recognize that you have a choice to achieve that feeling. And this is the second step. You can achieve it through chasing what you want, self-driven goals, or you can achieve it by being in service to others. And I mean genuinely in service to others. When you're in service to others and you feel like you're giving to others, often that generates those feelings of peace and joy and contentment. And ultimately, it can be a path to also a great amount of external success in life. But if that's the only thing you'll seek, you'll only ever get the limitations of that extrinsic motivation. The third step to this is giving yourself the space to then work out how that service could play out in your life. And if you stop the process of chasing, allowing that new thing to emerge that could be the next component of your role, or the next step in your life, or the next piece of what you're doing that can bring you those things that you want. So if this is you, if this speaks to you, lots of love to you, lots of care for you. And I really recommend you open your heart to this message. Give yourself the space and then see where it takes you. Love your work. See you soon on the Reason and the Road.